Final single paragraph script continuous. No breaks. Are you about to spend tens of thousands of dollars on a vehicle that could feel outdated, unreliable, or painfully expensive to own just a few short years from now? Do you really know which models will still make sense in 2026 and 2027 when repair bills rise? Software updates slow down, batteries age, warranties expire, and resale value suddenly matters more than horsepower. And what if the car you re-excited about today quietly becomes the one you regret every single time you start it tomorrow? The 2026 to 2027 model years are shaping up to be a defining turning point for the entire auto industry, because this is where electrification, hybrids, advanced driver assistance systems, subscription-based features, and old-school mechanical reliability all collide. And buyers who don't pay attention, right? Now could easily lock themselves into the wrong ownership experience for the next decade. These years matter more than most people realize because automakers are either fixing mistakes they rushed earlier or doubling down on platforms they know buyers can actually live with long-term, and that is exactly why a handful of vehicles are about to define the market while others quietly disappear despite the hype surrounding them today. The vehicles on this list weren't chosen because of flashy marketing or influencer excitement, but because of real-world factors like long-term reliability trends, total cost of ownership, safety performance, drivetrain complexity, resale strength, and how well each model balances innovation without creating future headaches. Starting toward the bottom of the list, but still hugely influential, is the Toyota Corolla Hybrid, a vehicle that continues to prove that efficiency, simplicity, and proven engineering still matter more than oversized screens and gimmicks. Delivering exceptional fuel economy and low maintenance risk, although buyers should be prepared for limited availability and inflated dealer pricing as demand continues to climb, just ahead of it is the Ford Ranger, representing the return of mid-sized trucks done right, combining real towing capability, improved ride comfort, and modern safety systems. Yet buyers should remain cautious about first-year redesign issues, transmission behavior under heavy loads, and how quickly options can push pricing into full-size truck territory. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 earns its place by redefining what a mainstream EV can feel like with ultra-fast charging, bold styling, and a surprisingly practical interior. But long-term battery degradation, software support longevity, insurance costs, and repair access remain legitimate concerns for owners planning to keep it beyond the warranty period. The Honda CR-V Hybrid continues to dominate family garages because it blends comfort, efficiency, safety, and Honda's reputation for durability. Though its massive popularity means higher transaction prices and limited negotiating power for buyers, the Mazda CX-50 shows how a traditional automaker can still win by focusing on driving feel, build quality, and mechanical honesty rather than touchscreens everywhere, even if limited hybrid availability may push some buyers toward competitors. Cracking into the top 10 is the Chevrolet Silverado EV, a rolling statement that electric trucks are no longer science experiments, offering staggering torque and cutting-edge tech, but its sheer size, charging logistics, tire wear, and potential long-term repair costs make it better suited for informed early adopters than cautious buyers. The redesigned Toyota Tacoma defines how off-road credibility and daily usability can coexist. Yet buyers should carefully consider turbocharged engine complexity compared to the legendary simplicity of older, naturally aspirated Tacomas that built Toyota's reputation. The Tesla Model Y remains one of the most defining vehicles of this era, shaping AV expectations worldwide with its range, charging network, and performance. But inconsistent build quality, fast-changing software features, interior minimalism, and unpredictable pricing can frustrate owners who value long-term stability. The Subaru Outback continues to evolve without abandoning its core identity of safety, practicality, and all-weather confidence. Although CVT, longevity, repair costs, and fuel economy under heavy use remain important talking points for long-term owners. Near the top sits the Lexus RX Hybrid, representing luxury done responsibly with strong resale value, refined ride quality, excellent safety tech, and lower long-term risk than many European rivals. Even if it prioritizes comfort over excitement, the Ford F-150 Hybrid proves electrification doesn't have to compromise capability, delivering impressive torque, job site usability, and real-world fuel savings. But increased mechanical and electrical complexity means maintenance discipline matters more than ever. The Toyota RAV4 Hybrid continues to be one of the smartest all-around vehicles of the era, balancing efficiency, reliability, practicality, and resale strength, even if it lacks emotional flair or cutting-edge design. The BMW i5 shows how legacy luxury brands are learning to build EVs that feel refined rather than experimental. Yet potential out-of-warranty repair costs, software dependence, and depreciation risks demand careful consideration. The Honda Civic Hybrid's return signals that efficient, affordable sedans still matter in a crossover-dominant world, especially for buyers focused on long-term value, simplicity, and lower ownership stress. And defining the 2026-2027 model years more than any other vehicle is the Toyota Land Cruiser S return to a more efficient, durable, globally proven formula, blending hybrid power with legendary reliability. Though demand, pricing pressure, and limited supply will test buyer patience. What truly defines these vehicles isn't just technology, but how they manage hidden risks like depreciation, software lockouts, battery aging, insurance costs, and long-term maintenance. And the smartest buyers will be those who look beyond specs and hype to focus on ownership reality. Because in this rapidly changing automotive era, choosing wisely now can save you money, stress, and regret for years to come.